Well, 1.1 has been released to stable, so here we are, and we're going to make use of those foundation wall holes. Absolutely. There we go. Now, so very quickly, I'm actually going to put a blueprint designer here. I'm going to update some of our blueprints quickly. So they've got this one here. Personal elevator, it's about time, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Now I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to do one of these where I get rid of a side. And I'm going to do another one where I get rid of another side for a corner. I'll call that one side. And then I'm going to load the original one. Yep, and I'm going to save this one as side full. No, I'm going to save this one as corner full. No, I'm just going to save it as full. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to load this one. And I'm going to get rid of that one, that one. This is going to help me in a minute with my conveyor wall holes. And that's going to be the corner. So we'll replace the existing corner. And then I'm going to load the double. I've got to load up Mark II now. Alrighty, yeah. This one's a bit bigger. And I'm going to save this as full double. And then I'm going to load that corner again. Corner double. That one there. Yep, that one. And I'm going to get rid of this side here. Oh crap. No, that's all right. No. My stream wanted to just blank down on me. Oh, that's not good. I think I'm going to have to do some changes to that. Alright. That's what I wanted. We'll save that over the existing one. And we'll just do that for the moment. And now... get rid of that. Okay, so now... let's get... in the awesome shop. Hold on. Conveyor wall holes. Conveyor throughput. Is there anything else that was new? There's the basic shelf unit, and that'd be great. Did I buy all this stuff? I never bought those. We'll get those. So I'm just going to... give me a sec. What the hell? Sorry, the keyboard is doing weird things. Conveyor wall holes, throughput. It was the factory icon. Patterns. The basic shelf unit, which makes it sound like there's going to be a bigger shelf unit. In the future. The advanced shelf unit. Oh, they're all purchased. That one. You didn't get any walls. There's photo mode as well now. Yeah, DNVR, absolutely. Personal elevator. Rightio. We want that one. We've got the beam expansion pack. Structural cable pack. Excuse me. The ventilation bundle. There's going to be a few coupons here. Luckily I've been collecting them. And that would be it for the moment. Don't want anything else. 33 coupons.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Fix-It personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Now you can get some great thumbnails for YouTube videos. Absolutely, Dan. It is going to make a big... But you know what even is more awesome, Dan? Is when you're in decoupled mode and you're building, you can just go out a bit and go, okay, how does that look? Yeah, okay. And then you can then just go back you don't have to build some foundations out to get it. You don't have to walk away from where you are. Pretty cool feature. It's not just a photo mode, it's a creative viewing mode, yeah. Okay, so we've unlocked a bunch of stuff then. The first thing I want to do is, I'm going to start off over here. This would be a good spot for it. Because I'm going to get rid of, oops, I came here. Oh, I'm still in photo mode. There we go. Okay, I want to get rid of that one. And that one. Alright, so we're going to start off here. Alright, so I want to do I need to go to I'm going to do a special hotbar for this actually. Yeah, I think this one. So we're going to bring up our blueprints. And I'm going to put ceiling conveyor corner at number 5. Oops. Oh yeah, it was already there. It's been updated, that's right. And then I'm going to put conveyor wall holes on number 3. I'm going to put those basic walls on number 4. And maybe, actually let's put power on number 2. Personal elevator, let's say 9. Alright, so now I'm going to do, now the way I've done this is I need to have the arrow facing that way. And now I don't have any of those there. And actually I do want to have the new rolling gate. I wanted to put that. Oh, that's massive. Oh wow, that's... Is there a small version of that? There's not. Oh, okay, the automatic gate. That would actually be alright there. I'm going to get rid of all of these. So I'm going to put the... Okay. Is there a... I'm just going to put this one here. I think that's what I want. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might just put a wall to start off with. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Now... let's just go up here quickly. Then we're going to put this one here. And then we're going to get rid of this one. Like that. Did I already have a wall? just got run over. Just got run over. No, I didn't. I had the other one. So now I can have... I'm not going to rejoin all the belts, but I can put all of these here. There's a lot of people, a lot of vehicles in this road. I gotta be careful. But this is what I've been waiting for. This is going to make my factory look all the more better. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's we'll do this here, but I do want to do... I do want to focus on just one factory, but I'd like to see what it looks like with them both connected. So I'm pretty sure that one needs to be there. No, so this one, this is somewhat confusing, but this one needs to face that way, I think, when you're looking from this direction. No? Is it? That way, yep. Alright, I'll get used to it. I will deal with the power poles. That's all going to be part of working out how this is all going to look. Yeah, that looks so much better. And I can even... put that one there. Yeah, that looks so much better. And then I will need personal elevators. And that, I've got to work that one out yet. Where I want to put that on this building. It'll probably be on this side. Because that's how I'm going to bring the power up and down, I reckon. So this one here, I'm just going to get rid of these ones. And we'll just put that there. Sorry, I'm just looking at something on my playback. I just want to see. That's right. That didn't affect anything there. So I made a change to my computer on the weekend and I haven't streamed since, and I've noticed something odd happening I'll have to deal with later. There we go. That looks good. Ooh, bit of a stutter there. More than what it used to be. Alright. Watch out for that truck. You'll just mow me down, won't care. It's gonna be tricky remembering where the arrow points for each corner. I can see what's happening here. Yep, that'll fix that. And then I bet you that one there. Yep. Right. So none of that would have made sense then, but trust me, that all made sense. So here. This one goes there. And this one, yep. I'll just get rid of that one. And now I can put the walls up. Get rid of that one. Right. Obviously this is be much easier without the belts already being there. But there's no reason technically that I need to remove and reconnect the belts. Looks great. Yeah, I've been waiting for those. What's up, mate? Hey? Oh, that's Pat time with Randy, hey? What's been going on? Hey? You want all part of the action, do you? Who's a good boy? Hey? Oh, you just slipped. You just slipped, did you, mate? Hey? How's that eye of yours going? That's enough Areni's padding. Short and quick. We don't need these ones here anymore. And these ones here. And then I think it's just this one we have to get rid of. Oops. That's better. That would be... rotate it that way by one. There we go. That wasn't a real big deal, that one, but... that does that bit of it. And then we've just got this one here in a couple of spots. Get rid of all those. And then, so it's probably just this one here. Yep, that's the spot. That one's going to be a bit trickier. That might have to be done from the inside, that one. We use vertical nudge. Is that in the right spot? Yep. I think so. Yep, alright. That's that one, and then there's this one here. So that's what we need to do to every factory. And then we're going to end up with this look here. I like it a lot more. Now the elevator, I need to be careful with the elevator on some of these buildings because I'm going to have vehicles coming through them. I haven't worked that out yet, but I think in this instance, this would be the spot for an elevator here. Probably next to the stairs. I don't know if that's gonna clip, so it'll have to be here. Alright. So the power nipple, and the power nipple is what I want to use for transferring power between levels. So assume I'd stop here, and we might as well have one going to the roof. And then I'm going to need to put a floor stop in. Guys, yes, the elevator doesn't just have a set height different, it's actually incremental. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And I've got that one there. So and then that will basically go to there. You can make a half floor. Yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. Alright, so that one's going to go somewhere. So I would say, if I've got a power tower here, and it's already going to there, then why don't I bring that to there, and we'll put a double mark to if they're going to go up, then it's going to be I don't actually want to put it there. I probably want to put that is going to be the location for it though. Mort, can you make changes to existing elevators or removing a floor stop, or do you need to start over? Let's find out, Mort. Parking at Swerkin, enjoy the stream and catch the next one. No worries. Yeah, you can just get rid of the... Okay, so you have to get rid of the whole elevator, or you can get rid of floor stops. Guys, scratch that here for the elevator. So if I delete that, it gets rid of all of the elevator, and that gets rid of the floor stop, and it will get rid of the bottom one and the top one as well. It gets rid of everything. There you go. The stop looks like you can get rid of the stops, but not the not individual sections of elevator. There. Max, how you going? Nice vertical lift, Mark 1 for the best pioneer. Nice. You can say shaft. You said nipple earlier. This is true, guys. This is true. But yeah, that now I'd have to add the stops in. Re-add the stops in. You know, that's actually interesting. You could line it up with the stairs too, so the elevator could be with stairs. Not for me. Alright, definitely out this time, guys. No worries. Enjoy. Alright. That to there. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is... that's a tough one. I reckon actually on this side here. And I reckon... Where did I put the other one? That was there, I didn't like that. It doesn't really matter. Because I'm just going to go straight up. So I think I remember, instead of it being... Yeah, it's on that lower... Because then I can put... that like that. That will go to there. So now, if I was to go... and bring that to here. Power that, and then I can over here and then I'll probably doesn't really matter. I'll do that to there. And then I'll run it I think that's it. That's straight there. I'm not a fan of I can't have numbers. I can only have these stupid shapes. Like none of these. What, I'm going to go to my truck. Like, where's my caterium ingots or my iron rods? Or it just doesn't make sense, to be honest. I really don't understand it. That's probably my biggest gripe with the with those. So what floor? Alright, so that's delivering the power to the floor. I can get rid of this now. And I don't need that. That goes over to here for this row here. So I should really do my poles properly for that. Do some upgrades. And then that goes to there. And then all the way down. And then over to that power switch there. For this is just the low power priority stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. So why don't we do a for that one? Do that for the minute. Alright, so I reckon let's say it goes there. That goes to there. And that's going to go to there. Is that right? A's coming in, B's going to there. Oh, I just haven't hooked any power up here. That's what I've done wrong. So on this floor here. Yep, alright, so I'm going to work my way back. I'm going to get rid of all of these. There's one a bit off there. I'll get rid of... And we'll put a... foundry pole. Yeah, constructor pole is all that's required. We're a little bit stuck here. I may have to put that one there. I think. So that's... yeah, okay, that's where it's going to go. Yep. All right. Talk about getting distracted. But I did want to, I was waiting for 1.1 to clear up the power, and using the elevators is how I thought we should transfer it between floors. So that's what we're working out now. Alright, so that one. Oh wow! That just did all of them. I coloured all of them in one go. That's pretty cool. So that. Hold on. No. Oh yeah, well that could go to there. Can I go... oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, if it goes to there, is it going to clip? No, it's not. Perfect. Alright, that's good. Because I want that to go... are we still on the same floor? Yep. I want that to come to... probably here. Let's say there. Let's just hook all these up first. So these are going to go like this to that. That's already done. Cut that to there, then over here I'm going to do the same to all of these. grab that again. I think that one's got to be to there. So it's with the foot. So is it there? No, it's ahead of the bit that touches the ground, so it's there. Alright. Hold on. It was rotated. So now it's... Yep, still back a bit. No. No, that's right. Okay, that's right. I thought I screwed up again, but no, I hadn't. Alright, so they inherited the colour. They must have inherited the colour of what they're touching, maybe. That's definitely different. Alright, is that... Yep, that's fine. Okay, that goes to there, and then this is going to go to there, and then this will go to here. Alright, that's the power for this floor, and the last one was because I want to get that power there. So let's say if that was there. Alright, so in this case, I think... Oh, it doesn't... Oops, there's my statue. be that power for over there. Yep. Okay. So we've just redone the power on this floor. Now this was a power pole here that's then feeding that gets their power from there. These one, that's going that direction. And that's the only thing that direction. Oh, and that's also that one. But I reckon if that one there is important, that down to there may not be important, but anyway. Alright, yeah, here we go. So that power supplies all of that. That's coming from that pole. So that brings the power down this way. So we can get rid of this cable here. What happened there? So that is the power coming from the coal plants, and that was joining up with the other power from those coal plants over there, which is, so I need to connect I'd like to redo some of this. So this line here and this is where infinite nudge is going to be coming in handy. First use of infinite nudge. Alright. So that there I've got a feeling that it would make sense the way some of these power towers work. I don't like it because I've got Alright, what I think I'll do is I'm going to put that one there like that. No, I really don't like. I'm going to rethink this. Alright, so instead what I'll do is to there. Don't like that. They stay there, and then I'm going to get rid of that power pole in a sec. I'm just thinking that would go... That would go there. Why did I put... Idiot. That I wanted to go there. That connected to there. Still haven't redone that one yet. And the purpose of that was so that's going to come to at least there, and then this actually works better now. Alright, so now I should be able to delete that cable. No. So I've got the power from coming down there. That came to here. That came down to here. Down to here. Up to there. Yep. That goes over to there. Up. That goes all the way up to the top floor. So this power here, the historic power, is going under here. That's connecting to there, and then that's going to power all that stuff. So that one, so there used to be a power pole here, right? that was moved. So that one... If I put that there... and I get one of these architectural connectors and put that there, when I see that, I know that it connects to an underneath power. So now, if I was to disconnect that cable there, I haven't lost power. Just means I've got rid of that power pole. I can get rid of that power pole now, I reckon. If I get rid of this cable, I can get rid of these two now. These are just here for syncing purposes. Alright, so that there, when I disconnect that, there's 11,000 on that grid, and on this grid there's 3,000. So that to there. So that power pole there, well, it's not that power pole, because if I get rid of this, it's irrelevant. No, I just lost it again. So where is it connected from that point? Here it goes. It comes to here. Comes to here. Down to here. Okay, so on this network here, there's nothing. That's alright. God, my power is terrible at the moment. Working out where things connect and disconnect. Alright, so they all go up to this pole here. So they're all getting their power from there. So when I get rid of this, I lose Whoa. So my vehicles are deadlocked. It's probably because I've been playing with this stupid power. It's caused an issue. What's happened? Hey? Trying to make the power organise and I'm getting vehicle issues. Wow, it's all of them. Oh my god. Alright, so for whatever reason, let's see if this sorts them out. There we go, that's going off that way. Look at that one going crazy. I think we're sorted. Alright. Distraction. I need to work out. I think what I'll do is this one here and put this here. Oh, you're clipping now. Oh, I'll do that to here. That will go to there. Yeah, that's right. So that will go has that got power? Yep, that's got power. And then what I'll do is I'll take this to here. And that's on there already. I should be able to go to. Oh, hey, yeah, we'll go there. Right, that goes to there. Alright. So now that comes under there. If I get rid of, I don't need this one. If I was to get rid of this now, yep, everything's fine through there. Now, question is, if I get rid of this, what happens? I lose a chunk of power. And on this side, I lose a little bit. So this connection here that comes to here, that power pole goes to here, to here, to here, to here. It goes to there, over to here. So if I was to connect that to that, I think that would fix the issue. So if I get rid of this, no issue there. Perfect. So I can get rid of this pole. I can get rid of this pole. I can get rid of this pole. As that pole was coming up to here. Yep, I can get rid of that. And that. Alright, and this one goes down to two spots, to there, into there, and there. So it goes to that, it goes to the wall connector. The wall connector goes between floors. Right, so this is where I can get rid of this. Because this wall connector is doing nothing. This that connects buildings. So this wall connector here literally has no connections to it. On this side. On this side it should only have one connection going up the top. Yep. So if we get rid of that, that gets rid of one. And then I have that going over to there. So this connects to there. Okay, so what I need to do is finish connecting these floors up with the personal elevators and then come back and fix that bit there. So over here, I've got the power to the personal elevator for this floor. And then it also covers that floor. So now I just need to get it for this floor connecting in, which if we go to here, and then I go okay, that was that. Yep. That's gonna clip if I go through there, isn't it? Yeah. But it won't. Get rid of that. And this connects to here. So I reckon if I get rid of this connection here between buildings, no, I still lost power. Still, okay, so that, oh, this is the power, so I don't have the power coming in anymore. That power comes to here. That's the power pole, and that's the power pole. So that's a connection, that's a connection. That comes down to here. And that's part of that. And that's connected between the lifts. Aha. Oh yeah, this goes along here. It connects to these, but doesn't connect to these. But that connects to that. Now I did actually never get around to... Oh no, I did do that. That's done. That was me getting rid of that. Oh, it's so very confusing. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm missing something. Okay, I know. I think I know what it is. Hold on. Ah, okay. So it's the problem is this one. This is a connection. I reckon. If I get rid of this, I've dropped most of the power off. Yeah. Alright, so what I need to do is get run over by a truck again. So I need to connect the power between these two buildings properly. And I think I'm going to do it... Well, there's no reason why I can't do it. Things are a bit different now that I've made a few changes, so let's put I think that one there. Yeah, see, I've got this issue here with how all this connects in. I'm not liking putting the power in the corner here. So I think I need to put power here. At least in this case. Let's just see how this connects here. Yep. So I'm going to temporarily connect that way. And then that to there. So now if I get rid of, if I'm correct, if I get rid of that, no change. Perfect. Which means I can get rid of this. And there's no change. If I get rid of that, yep. Perfect. All right. Figured a few things out. A few more changes are still needed. It's getting a bit neater. Which means this one stays because that goes down below. But I've got rid of a few unnecessary poles. I'm curious if I need this. Get rid of this cable. No change there. No change there. Right, we can get rid of. I didn't need this all along. So I may not need that there. I don't need that. I need that one there. Because that's getting the power from up there coming down. I bet you. No, we'll leave it like that. We'll just get rid of this. Perfect, that cleaned all that up. God, there's a lot of messing around sometimes, but you get that? Alright. It's still not ideal, but I will make more changes later. I want to change, I don't like these power towers, how they're coming through here. I'm going to change it, but I'm going to think about it a bit before we do the changes. While we're doing all this fiddling around, let's fix this floor here with all these poles. Alright. So we end up with the sink. Not doing a lot of the stuff I wanted to do today, but on the other hand, I am getting the power sorted. And once I work out how I'm going to do it between buildings, then it's going to be really straightforward. So I don't need that anymore, and I don't need that anymore. So what I need is our power pole blueprint. Right, that's there. Now, I did learn a while ago, I forgot about it. It's easier if I... Oh, I know what's going on. When I copy the pole, it's copying the paint that's applied to it. I was wondering how it was getting painted automatically. Now I know. When you sample something, it takes what was sampled, what it was coloured with. I was really trying to work that out. It was doing my head in. This one I can't. Maybe I can. Is it gonna? It'll be alright. It's very close. It's rubbing. Probably because that I think we'll end it here. And I'm missing one here. Gosh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so this... I missed a pole here too. I'm terrible. That is not what I wanted. but that's... There was a reason why I had that there. Oh, that frustrates me. And I just need to get in here and fix the sink. It needs power. Right, that'll come in. So there, okay, the sink's running, that's flowing, some of those aren't hooked up yet. Power looks good. So I don't think I need this nipple here, because that all should connect back to the elevator. I wanted to use the elevator. So if I get rid of that, that's correct. Yep. So one connection into the building, and whatever floor that is on the elevator will pass it up and down. Alright, the elevator does look pretty cool. So we're just going to work through these buildings, redoing the well, for one, the power between buildings. Because it's all a bit how you going, especially on these ones that things got shifted around. And we're going to do the wall holes. So let's just work on this one. So get rid of all of them first. That should reveal everything nicely. Yep. And that will be the correct orientation for that one. Get rid of the gate holes. And then put these in. Beautiful. Alright. Do all the corners and then we'll do the power up at the end. That's that one. Now, if I look at that, I need to rotate it clockwise by 1. There we go. Looking good. Don't run over me, truck. Oh, I didn't have one for that one. Okay, that's fine. Probably did need to get rid of this one, but anyway. So I reckon one more clockwise. Yep. Kind of struggle with this one, the Mark IV belts. I'm not sure. Is that how they're supposed to connect? It is, okay. I might have done one wrong before. We can fix that. Right, so it'll just be this one here, which we're not using any at the moment, so I'm not going to put, I'm just going to put that down, and we'll just put the walls in, just so things look uniform. Now the power, so they're obviously power going to there. So the power, the elevator for this building, I might make it all the way down here again. Oh, actually, no. On this one, you can't have it there. I suppose I don't need to have it exactly square, do I? I might put it here on this building. Alright, so then that means put our floor there. Okay, so these go to there. Okay, these we go down to here. We're gonna hit a few hiccups. I think we do it down here. Since I always knew Smirkin would elevate this map to new heights because of the elevator. Get it? Get it? Get it? Huh? Absolutely, Sinister. How are you today? You've turned up for my last 15 minutes or so. How's things today? That one. Those last 15 are the best of the stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're an expert in the matter. Yep. That you are. You know what? I reckon that looks silly. That looks better. Doing well. Hope your week is going smoothly. Well, it is. It's the last couple of days of my job before I'm finished up. I'm looking forward to it. Right, we have a few changes here. This is the batteries. How they connect into the network. Summertime, no more teachers' dirty looks. Might be summer for you, but it's winter for me. Okay, this power here how would it look? Oh, I hate when I bump my mouse button and switches to escape, and then I'm going to redo all this. So that, if that was there, and that was there, does that clip? It does not. That's right, upside down world. Well, welcome. Enjoy the snow. Mine just melted off a few weeks ago. You've got no idea how what's the word? How much you can exclude people by using phrases like it's the summer sale or it's the fall sale, because it's winter in Australia, so it's not a summer sale, it's a winter sale. And we don't call it fall, we call it autumn. I really don't think game companies in general really take into consideration some of those things. But on the other hand, I do understand, you know, if 70% of their sales is the American market, why are you going to cater for non-American markets? It's something that's always annoyed me. It's not reworded for regional advertisement, pure laziness. Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, exactly. The Steam Summer Sale. It's a global sale. That'll go to there. Coming in fall. Okay, well, sure. Yes, you're never going to be able to change that. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Okay, I should be able to get rid of this now. These companies have your location. They go out of their way to target other advertisers. Just laziness. That's right. If you're going to advertise, do it properly. Okay, so I should be able to run that power there. To here. So that does that, and then there's no other power on this level, sort of. And this floor is that I just hooked up that to it. How does this building get its power? That's the question. So it could be linked from this other. Am I still sick, or the little buggers infect you again? Yeah, like I was. Yeah, I've been 2 weeks in a row. I got sick, 2 different sicknesses. Yeah, really annoying. This one was much worse. This one actually got chunks on my lung that I've been coughing up. It's good times. That's horrible, yeah. And like, I am really trying a lot better than I used to. Like, when I leave the room to have a lunch break or a break, I wash my hands as I leave the room. But you're sitting with a little kid on your lap and they're coughing, there's no way you're going to avoid breathing it in. It's just going to happen. But yeah, there's not much I can do about it. Just to grin and bear it, I suppose. Surely I will get caught up one day. Surely. I'll be giving them colds. Why can't I change to power nipples? Like, there's a real bad... disconnect there with how everything works. Alright, so I should have power over here now. But I can copy this one and then I can choose the nipples. I wouldn't bet that those little petri dishes will invent your misery like clockwork. Yep. Yeah, it's just lucky I'm such a nice person that I'm able to just accept what they're going to give me. But thankfully, I've got this week and next week off while I finish up my current job. I actually finished my current job this week and I've got a week off. And in that week off, Randy's having an operation on his eye. And then, yeah, I'll have a chance to recover from the snot-nosed little brats. Alright, if that power's coming across to here and coming to there, then if I disconnect this cable here, Randy's becoming a pirate. It's not that bad. He's just got this, what do you call it? Sty on his eyelid. And it grows up into a lump on his eyelid. So they take a triangle out of his eyelid and remove it and join it. But he'll obviously have a doohickey, on for a cone on for a week or so. So I can't really leave him at home alone like that. Okay. This power goes over to there. So what I might do is connect this to here. So that means I can get rid of this. And this is a power over to there. So that I will be able to put it in the middle. it's just the best time to do it. Like, I don't want to start a new job and then in a couple of weeks say, oh, look, I need to take a week off. And I don't want to put it off another, like, say, look, yeah, anyway, so it's good timing at the moment to do it now, I think. And yeah, he'll be okay. Alright, so I can get rid of that. And that's still fine, so that's that sorted. That was the power coming around here. And then this here, this is the power coming up to there. And this is the power going over to here. So this I'm going to do that in there. And then so I can connect to there. So I should have power. Yep. And then let's just bring that to there, and very temporarily I'll just connect that to there, which means I can disconnect that, and I can get rid of that, and get rid of that. Alright, now these are connected down there, so if I get rid of alright, so this one, oops, here, I'm going to do that. To there. I don't get this sometimes. There you go. And that needs to go over to here. Rightio, that to there, and then I think no, that's powered. Yeah, okay, that should have power now because it comes off there. Yep. Yep. So now I can get rid of it. So I don't need that anymore. They keep having power. It's good getting some of this stuff sorted out, cleaned up and organised. I'll leave that one there for the moment because that's just feeding that. We've got to sort that out. But that's the power on this building sorted. And then I think we might leave it there. We might even put the, this might be a good spot for the elevator coming up. Maybe, don't know. But after all that work, after today, like these conveyor wall holes are as I envisaged they would look. Much cleaner and neater. So we're just going to be doing that for a few days, getting that across all the buildings. I think it's a nice look. And as we go, we'll be sorting out the power as well, so it's all organised. Yeah, it's happening slowly. But this 1.1 stuff, I might do one last thing with the 1.1 is the shelving units. Let's put them over here. I reckon they'd look good here. What's in my storage here? We can get rid of that. Yep. How's my power? I'm on fuel and nukes. I'm on coal and fuel at the moment. We haven't completed phase 3 yet. I haven't even automated computers or heavy modular frames. They're coming up soon. So here we have some basic shelf units. They're going to clip into the wall, aren't they? So we could have maybe some medical. I don't know what's in the hazard, but put solid biofuel there. We could have leaves and that there. Medical could have those and I'll probably put it all in here like that. That's better. And there was some protein. I could put their animal protein there. Yeah. They're a lot handier early on when you don't have when you don't have the dimensional depot, I reckon. Trying to work out the best way to put the hog. Looks nice. Back in my day, yeah, that's right. Back in your day, you didn't have a choice. Facing the wrong way. I've never understood how to place these. Like, when you put them down, they should be facing you, not in another direction. You know? Anyway. That looked better up there. The hog could be turned a bit, maybe. We'll deal with that later. Lovely. Bit of housekeeping never hurt. Exactly. Can't really see much of what these wall holes are going to look like, but that's the start of it. There's a lot more to happen. It's not going to take too much to retrofit out. 3 coupons today, look out. Rightio, well. Whoop, I didn't land where I thought I would. But that does look cleaner now. It's much better than the gate holes I had. They're much nicer. So 1.1 released. This is our first stream in 1.1. And the first thing I really wanted to get stuck into was using the conveyor wall holes and using those between the interconnecting buildings, how they connect between the belts connect between the buildings. And we also figured out a little bit more about how the power is going to be laid out and a little bit of a tidy up with the personal shelves. Yeah, that was pretty cool. We're just going to keep going on that in the next episode. And yeah, we're going to just keep working away, plugging away at it. The factory must grow. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.